Hello and welcome to another episode of Lockdown Orienteering Live. This time we are previewing the British Open weekend. I'm here with Chris Smithard. He's going to talk a little bit about what's coming up this weekend. Chris, welcome. The British Open, obviously it's an open championship and we've still got many different nationalities coming in competing this weekend. But just give us a little overview of why you chose to have this weekend called the British Open.
Well, I guess because we often do use a few maps from the UK, but I just decided why not use some of the best maps and areas from the UK, let people from around the world experience that, especially as the UK is really coming out of lockdown now. So maybe this is the last good opportunity to do a British Open.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, give us a little bit of insight then. What's coming up this weekend? We've got 10 kind of competitions or stages as usual. But what are they involved now?
Yeah, so it's the standard 10 stages. 3 stages are in catching features. And I can just run through the other stages, a quick demonstration. So I'm going to share my screen. And then just give me a shout when you can see it, and then I'll talk through it.
Yep, can see it, yep.
Yeah, so first up, we've got the route choice game. So we had a little vote on social media between route choice game and Labby, the maze, which would go in. And route choice game came out on top. Only just though.
Okay.
But basically, it's, for those who don't know, it's a route choice game which you have to decide is left or right is quickest. Well, not quickest, but shortest. And you just have to be as quick as possible. So you really want to only be spending like 2 or 3 seconds at the most deciding. And I think, although I'm not 100% sure on the scoring, but I think after it gets to 5 seconds, you basically lose all your marks. So there's a complicated algorithm behind it. So yeah, there I just picked the wrong one. 4% shorter to go left. To go right. Longer to go left. And you can basically, you need to create a account on route choice game if you haven't before, and you can go in and practice beforehand. Basically.
Very cool.
So I'd recommend that. Just have a go on that. routechoicegame.com.
Yeah. Do we have any special map that we're using here, or is it?
No, it's just automatically generated maps for this one. So
cool.
Nothing special there. Then we've got Trello, which is always quite popular. Again, for those who haven't played it before, basically we have a photograph of which shows 6 controls, A, B, C, D, E, F, and then you have a map in the right-hand side over here, and you have to decide which control flag in the photograph matches the map. And if it doesn't match, you press Z.
Yep.
You can go on to orienteeringgames.now.sh and you'll find the Trello one you can practice there. Or there's other ones on the web as well, which are very similar, so you can practice those. Next up, we got matching maps. So that was the first time we used that was 3 weeks ago at the last competition. So we're playing it again. It's kind of this one, or like we normally have one like this, which is not so relevant, I guess, for the orienteering skills, but people like looking at maps and everyone likes something different. So basically you have to decide which 2 maps are the same. In this case, it's B and C. So A has got not got this green up here, and D is missing a path down here. And then
that's right. Very good. Yeah, I mean, everyone loves looking at maps on the internet, Chris. Yeah. So as you say, like, I don't know what other people look on the internet for.
No, I'm not really sure. What's the point?
I only use the internet for maps.
Yeah. So we've got we're going to be using 2 areas. One is a town in Scotland.
Oh, nice.
And the other is an area in the Lake District, which has never been used before for orienteering.
All right, that's exciting. Tell us a little bit about that then. Or is it?
So yeah, it's been mapped by Martin Bilbo Bagnus.
Yep.
Who many people will have heard of. He won a World Champs medal back in 1993 in the relay, and he makes a lot of maps, especially in the Lake District. And it's just one of his kind of projects while he's been in lockdown, a bit stuck. He went out and mapped an area, which he's hoping they can get permission to use at some point in the future.
Oh, very exciting.
We can only say it's in the Lake District. We can't say anything else because
no,
can't go orienteering there yet.
I've seen the maps, Paul, and the map segment that you put there on the social media. It looks really, really good. So I'd be excited to go there.
Yeah, I mean, it's
if
quite.
there ever was an event.
Yeah, definitely, it's classic Lake District terrain.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Some rock and lots of contours and a bit of open fell as well.
Yeah.
Right, so next up we've got the contour game, and basically we draw an arrow on a map. So we'll look a little bit different to this because I know people got a bit confused last time, but it'll basically be a purple line like shown here with an arrow on the end, and that'll be the direction on one of these profiles here, and you have to basically match which of these which of the profiles matches the purple line on the map.
Ah, very good, very good.
So what are you going to say here, Hector?
It looks like A to me.
Yeah. So bits, it's kind of relatively the same steepness, and then it flattens off a bit at the top.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's A. So yeah, that will be, we'll be using the Trossachs for that one.
Classic stuff. Classic.
Yeah,
stuff. Classic British stuff.
For those who don't know, it's quite near to Stirling in Scotland, and it's maybe a little bit Scandinavian, but maybe bigger, like steeper. And normally, like when the top people are running on it, it's still kind of 10 minutes a kilometer can be sometimes a good winning time. So it's pretty tough when you get out there.
Absolutely.
And then we got Rapid Route Game, one of the classics that we often use. So basically, you just have to draw which you think is the shortest leg. So it's a little bit like the Rapid Route, but it's a bit more relevant because we're using maps from real maps from different places.
All right.
Click on here where you want to go, and then it tells you on the warm-ups at least that you got it right, and we record, and you get basically points depending on how accurate, or if you choose the shortest route, and basically how fast you are as well. So it's you want to have a little practice of this beforehand, people can do that.
Nice.
Then we've got Photo Memorio. That's another classic. Basically you get a map, a little map sample, and you have to remember it. And then you get 4 photographs, and you have to pick which one was shows the control that you've just seen on the map. And you can't go back and look at the map again, you have to remember, or you have to guess.
Absolutely, yeah.
Multiple choice.
Cool.
And then the final one, Street View. And I was unsure whether we were going to do it this time, but I know your mum's entered, Hector.
She is.
First time, and I know that she's a big fan of Street View, so I thought, well, put it to Sarah Haynes.
Yeah, she's honestly the biggest fan, and I know many other people are as well. It does have, of course, its intricacies, you could say, but I think it's exciting to, go around different places and find little controls and take interesting routes that, really discover a place. So where are we here then, Chris? We're in Argentina, are we?
Yeah, this is just a demonstration. It's not actually working. I have to refresh it. Classic. But in the actual competition, we're going to be going around St Andrews in Scotland.
Oh, St Andrews, very exciting. So for many people, perhaps that might be familiar, and they might be able to recognize a few of the places that they run past there virtually, of course. But yeah, if you haven't been to St Andrews, you get to get a little taste of what it is. Perhaps the finish is the 18th tee, is it, Chris?
Well, I wouldn't want to do anything. So yeah, there is it's the golf connection, as some people might not know.
No, exactly.
Home of golf in the
The
world.
home of golf, the oldest course in the world, perhaps. I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% sure on my golf history, but it's
No, me neither.
definitely the home, I would say.
I've
Yeah,
always been bad with balls. I mean, ball sports. You know.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Better just to stick with the map and running.
Exactly. Maps and compasses. They suit me a lot better.
Yeah. So
Cool. This
if you
is
think of
gonna
it,
be a classic weekend, Chris. I'm really looking forward to it.
yeah. Sorry, this preview game's being a bit slow at the moment. Maybe that's my internet speed. Oh, there
Hmm.
we are. So yeah, once you've clicked the start, you'll see the map and where to go, so you can have a practice. If you head over to this address up here, game.oclub.net. They've got quite a few ones you can try out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be hopefully a good weekend. And the entries are still open until Friday.
Great.
So depending on when you're watching this, if you're watching this on Wednesday, you can still get a slightly cheaper entry. After that, it will go up a little bit, and then you can enter till Friday. But we release some of the stages, so you can start playing from basically basically when Thursday turns into Friday, that
Yep.
midnight.
Yep.
That's when you can start kind
Yep.
of having a go at something.
Nice.
So that if you enter before then, you'll be able to take part from Friday, basically.
Great. And how long, Chris? Just for those who don't know, how long will this competition take? If people want to set aside some time to, to compete this weekend, how long should they?
Yeah, I mean, I would say if you're completely new, you probably need maybe, I'd say, 3 hours, I
Mm.
guess, across the whole weekend. So maybe you want to put an hour in on Friday, an hour on Saturday, an hour on Sunday.
Yep.
It does depend if you're playing the catching features stages, and of course how good you are at catching features and how good you are with like technology in general. I mean, you don't have to do every stage, so you can drop points anyway, so you can still get an overall score, even if you don't do every stage. And some of the stages, like the matching maps, you can go through and just guess really quickly if you don't have enough time. So you can spend the time doing the ones which maybe you enjoy doing the
Yep.
most.
Absolutely. And the results will be updated live as usual on the usual place, I assume.
Yes, they'll be there with a link from the website.
Great. Perfect. Well, just you stop your screen share, and I guess we can round up. And great. Well, thanks, Chris, for telling us all about that. Thanks for watching, and I hope it's been informative for everyone who has taken the time to watch through here. I hope you enjoyed the weekend. Keep following us along on Facebook and on Twitter for all the updates on the weekend that will occur throughout this week. Chris, thank you very much. Is there anything final you would like to say?
Maybe the last thing, just don't forget about the grand final on Sunday. So it's the normal the top 10, no, maybe the top 6 guys and the top 6 girls will go head to head in a final on Sunday.
No, I'm excited for that. That's going to be really, really fun. I'm hoping, Megan Carter Davis, she's obviously going for her virtual British title as well as holding all of the other British titles. That is night orienteering, sprint orienteering, middle distance, and long distance British titles. So that's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, can she pull on another one? I would say yes. Yeah, we'll see. It's just some fun, so hopefully everyone can enjoy themselves.
No, absolutely, and make a bit of history while we're going. Good. Thank you, Chris, for this little intro. We'll see everyone else on the weekend, I guess. Until then, keep staying safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of someone else if you can. Goodbye.